New at 4:30, climate change and sea level rise clearly pose a threat to coastal communities such as Hampton Roads. We see it every time there's a hurricane, nor'easter, or a tidal surge. It's also a problem for the military, with the Army calling it an immediate and serious threat to U.S. national security. Here's Mike Gooding.
According to NOAA, sea level is projected to rise in the United States 10 to 12 inches over the next 30 years. That's as much as it rose over the preceding 100 years. And it's a big problem for the U.S. military.
When we talk about climate change and security, we're thinking about not only the impacts of climate change locally to our bases, to our personnel who live here, but also about impacts globally.
The Department of Defense has identified climate change as a critical national security issue. In its 2022 Climate Adaptation Plan Progress Report released this month, the DOD states climate change will continue to amplify operational demands on the force, degrade installations, and infrastructure resilience.
From a readiness standpoint, our climate emergencies, extreme weather events are creating huge national security challenges.
Senate Armed Services Readiness and Management Support Subcommittee Chairman Tim Kaine of Virginia, speaking Tuesday at the Oceans 2022 conference in Virginia Beach, said the recently passed $1.2 trillion infrastructure bill will be very helpful, but he said much more needs to be done.
If you're only investing in the emergency response after and not trying to, at the front end, build resilience or deal with causes, that's not the right way to do it.
Mike Gooding, 13 News Now.
We have a link to the Pentagon's climate adaptation progress reports on 13newsnow.com. Look for it now under links in the news and later in Mike's story.